Hey, in this video, we're just going to talk about just get their email. This is a PDF file that we want you to check out, and this is a product that we've been working on and tested with some of our clients and has done a really, really good job. What we want you to do here is download this one, but just in case, let me go over this real fast and kind of go over some of the key points. For starters, what is this designed around? It's designed around the philosophy that the best way to increase sales dramatically is to sell to your current customers. And the biggest thing you can do with your current customers is stay in contact with them and make offers to them, obviously. And that's what they just get their email. Why? Why email? Well, because it's easier, it's cheaper. There's nothing to it. You can design a system that works real well. You can be creative. It's interactive. They can talk to you. You talk to them. You can see what they're looking at. You can go online. You can go to your email program, and we use Constant Contact. We'll talk about that in a minute. I can see exactly who's opening up an email. So if one of my clients is opening an email on tax planning, I know they're interested. I pick up the phone. I give them a call. Say, hey, did you like that one I sent you? It really isn't a big deal. So I mean, it just do it. It's really not hard. And you remember, they're giving you their email. They're signing in. Make sure you use a program like Constant Contact or MailChimp. Basically has a double opt-in, which means they're giving you permission and they can get out at any time. And you can direct them easily to your websites and your blogs and everything, and they can opt out at any time, so it's not really a big deal. It's kind of an important page, so I'm going to up this a little bit so we can see it, because this is really what we're talking about. First, start with your current customers. Whoops, that was one level up too high. Now let's just start with your current customers and get them to get their emails. And really remember, you're going to ask for their emails using a message that from their angle. I use one that says, hey, we do a blog and we send out emails pretty much every week on how to cut taxes and how to increase your profits. You interested in letting me add you to the list? And I've never had anybody say no. No, I want to pay more taxes and I really don't want to make more money. Do the same thing with prospects when you run into them. Hey, same thing. You're never going to see anybody say it. Another thing you can do is you can entice them. You're basically going to give them an irresistible bribe to get their email. Put a free report out. We did some videos. Come here and give us your email and we'll send you the link to these videos on how to do year-end tax planning for business owners or for investors or for real estate owners. And that's our irresistible bribe. We got others. Pick an email program. Like I said, we use Constant Contact, but we'll go into others. Once you have their email, try to get their address. That's kind of key. Send them, design a newsletter that goes to them that's going to have information in them. It's going to be mailed to them. Remember, it's from their, do it with the customer's benefit in mind. And they don't care about your newsletter, so make sure you explain to them that they're going to get a coupon in there if they want one, or better yet, I have a special report that I'll mail out to you. Put your address in here or something like that. Don't forget to use the autoresponders. We'll talk about those a little bit more later. Promote the web store in your blog. Make sure you get them to look at your blog. When you're doing the email, you send them to your blog all the time. Coupons, sales. We all like to save money, especially in today's economy. So, Kirkland's is great. I don't like the store that much because my wife goes in there and spends money. But Kirkland sends out a coupon every month that basically is designed to save, every week, 10%. Print this, and it's always being printed. And whether you go or not, the key is they're top of mind. All right, customers are going to remember you. Special invites to things. Don't forget to use, we'll talk about these more, frequent referral programs you can use for surveys that are great. Social links, make sure you drive customers to your social media. And we'll talk about that. That's really kind of what this whole magazine issue was about. Trying to get back down to a size that's reasonable. There we go. Now, these are different programs you can use. We use Constant Contact, but all of these are good. iContact, MailChimp, I've seen good things. It's really pretty easy. You create an email. You click in, you sign in, you create an email. All right, you pick the template you like. Here's one that we like. You can edit the template. You can add promotional material at the end, your picture, whatever you want. Then you design an email. Your email subject line goes here. Remember, that's very important. That gets them to open it or not open it. So spend some time on that. And whether the post is going to, who you're going to send it to goes here. You can pick the list of that. We'll talk about a little bit more of who it should go to and whether you should socially share it. And let me go back a minute. This is kind of key here. with social share, and we'll talk about that in a minute. You can have multiple lists. We have a business list and general interest list. We don't use that much. We just send it to everybody. And this is what I was talking about as far as the simple share. Uh, LinkedIn lets you, and I'm sure the others do too, share with a click automatically to your Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn accounts. I personally post it to Google Plus also, which doesn't take a heck of a lot of time. All right, I can send it now, or I can schedule it later, and boom, you're done. Everything happens for you. Now the hard part is getting people to sign up. So offer your customers something they normally wouldn't get for free, or a great discount for signing up and being on your list, or a special report. We talked about that. Yeah, once you get their email, that's just the beginning. Set up your autoresponders, and the autoresponders are set up in there usually anywhere from 3 to 5. First one, here's an example Jacqueline stuck together. Thank him for joining and welcome him to your program or being a customer or whatever, and resell them on the idea that they're going to get good stuff by being on your email list. Email should educate your customer about your company and staff, not sell. Tell them what makes you better from their viewpoint. Offer coupons, discounts. Don't forget customer testimonials. Ask for loyal customers if they can write a few words. Use it. It really works real well. How often? As often as you got something to say is basically what I would say. And you should have something to say pretty often. Website. If you don't have one, go get one. Here's Jacqueline discussed this like in the August one, so feel free to use it. How to put a website up for under $100. Blog. I'm a firm believer in blogging. This is a great tool. If you don't have a blog, get one. Remember to educated customer. There's really two reasons. One, educated customers buy more, and second, it makes you an authority. But I wrote an article. It was in the November issue, I believe, about other benefits I've seen from it. And there's a lot of benefits from blogging. Where do I start? I use TypePad. I think if I had to start over, I'd use WordPress. There seems to be a lot more support for it. Don't forget newsletters. We talked about that a little bit. They're a great way to remind your customers you're there, remind them why they bought from you, introduce new products. We'll go into that. Hey, go back and check my September issue. We had a great interview with Jim Palmer, not the baseball player, but the newsletter guru. And it was a great interview. And he talks about in great depth of why newsletters are probably the best way to retain customers and to get new customers too. So be sure to check that one out. Sales, coupons, invites, special events, just make sure you make it worthwhile to be in your list. Surveys we talked about, frequent flyer programs. This is, the old buy 12, get the 13th one free or something like that, a lot of people are using them, and the reason that they use them is because they're documented to show that they increase sales, especially from your loyal fans and your current customers, your best customers, really. Either way, they encourage great repeat business. Referral programs, get them to refer their friends. Bring, anything. Give them a coupon for 15% off, or $5, $10 off their next coupon, whatever. Either way, having current customers refer other people to your business is just gold. It's money in the bank, man. It saves you thousands of dollars on advertising just getting them to spread the word. Don't forget, you can do all kinds of things with this. Direct mail campaigns, telephone follow-ups, service calls, web campaigns, co-op marketing, man, the list goes on and on and on. And it all started with just getting their email. Make this, I tell you, if you don't have this would be probably the project I would definitely work on this month. Until next time, let's make this our best year ever. Thank you.